بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created mercy and kindness on us that created us as Muslims. He gave us Iman. No better gift than Iman a person can possess. And that also from the Ummah of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah will permit us from the Ummah of other Anbiya alayhi sallam also. And Allah created us from the Ummah of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. What a great bounty is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And what type of affinity Nabi Kareem sallallahu had with the Ummah. That before departing from the world also, Nabi Kareem sallallahu said, Ummati, Ummati, was what of his Ummah. And from Mi'raj, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they also forget the Ummah there also. Imagine how much of love Nabi Kareem sallallahu had for his Ummah. And in comparison to that, how much loyalty don't we owe to Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? What is our response to that love of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam for us? We would ponder and think about that. And look at our lives today. We have come to understand that we got more love for somebody else than Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Our role models are celebrities, sports stars, Hollywood, all tough things which are come in the world. They are political figures, whatever it can be. They are just our role models. We follow them. We advertise for them in our clothing for them to never do. So where are we going? Where is our affinity for Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Could try and ponder and see which direction are we leading our lives. Just lately somebody explained, said they had a match and they won the match. To celebrate the victory, what they did, they found a bottle of liquor to drink. And how they drank the liquor also, they put the shoe and they got a shoe drink. Imagine now, what type of life is that now? What type of etiquette is that now? We, alhamdulillah, Allah has given us a Shariat. Allah has given us the way of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, clean and pure way Allah has given to us. I will leave that and follow this type of people. So we could understand our status is higher than other people. We got a guide in our lives, but Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam guide us. We could follow the way of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And the bigger guide for us is the miracle of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the Quran. The Quran is there for a guide for those who are looking for the truth. For the people who got taqwa, for them the Quran is a guide for them. I met one person, he said, whenever I have a problem, I open the Quran and I start pondering over the meanings of the Quran and I get my answer from the page. So imagine the Quran is a guide for us. Wherever we will find guidance in the Quran, we will find. So that is, we could have the love for the Quran and value the Iman Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to us. Many people make objections on the Quran. And this objection is not a new thing, it's an old thing. From the time of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the Kuffar Makkah Mukarramah should object on Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Should object on the Quran of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam also. This was, they have from those times already. There was one businessman in Makkah Mukarramah, was a very wealthy person. He went to Persia. When he went there, he found one storybook of the kings. So he bought that book over. And at the same time, he bought one slave girl who had very good voice in singing. He bought also with Makkah Mukarramah. When he came to Makkah Mukarramah, he told the people, what are you listening to the Quran of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? There is only difficulties, you read namaz, give zakat, you all difficult things. Come on, read through your book, you've got good stories inside. And he brought the slave girls to read the book and to sing to them and entertain them in that manner. So they tried to object from that time, this objection is there for the Quran already. And the Kuffar of Makkah Mukarramah should tell Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that he made the book on according to the book himself and associating to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said he's a sorcerer, some said. Some say he's a magician, some said. Some say he's a madman, they said. All the things carried from that time is carrying this thing. But the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always about guidance for those who are good for guidance, they get guidance inside. And many examples we'll find in history where people who read the Quran and they got guidance from them. There was one lady in Mecca, Hazrat Sahab Rahmatullah said, I've got some confusion among myself, and I met many ulama, and nobody could help solve my confusion. Can you help me solve my confusion? I said, I'll try. What's the confusion? He said, but the condition that nobody was being present when I asked the question. So I said, that's up to you what you decide. But by me, your brother can sit next to me, your mother will sit next to me, no problem. So she agreed with it. Now she asked the question to say that, I think that Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam composed the Quran himself. What he found beneficial for the people, just what he put in the Quran, and to benefit all the beneficial things put in the Quran. And the Quran is not from Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. So she put the question forward. Hazrat told her that, okay, now listen to what I'm going to say. She said, did you study the history, the seerah of Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam? She says, definitely I studied the seerah of Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So what did you find most distinguishing qualities of Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam? So some said, Hazrat told her, you find the two qualities, that he was very trustworthy and honest to us. I said, definitely. He was honest also, was trustworthy also, and spoke the truth also. Just I agree with what she said. Said, your answer has been given to you already. Now she couldn't understand, how is it? So I explained that, look, if Nabi Kareem attribute his works to Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, then that shows that he's not honest. And if the people could come to find out after some time that he has compared the Quran himself and associated to Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, not to ponder over the result and repercussion of that, that is against honesty. It is not trustworthy in this case. So she heard the answer, she felt very happy, and she said that I got my answer to it. My doubts in the heart was there. I had a fear I might die without Iman. That doubt had been removed. To show that the objection of the Quran for many years is getting on. And today you find people objecting on the Quran also. That certain ayahs of the Quran is removed from the Quran, whatever it is. Say this ayahs of the Quran doesn't promote love and harmony and peace to everybody. But you don't understand the reason behind whatever is written in the Quran. That's why the object, because they got fault within themselves, don't cover the faults by making objections on the Quran. So we could have that yaqeen that the Quran is our guide and the word of Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. The more we follow the Quran, the more we're going to come close to Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. For that we got to follow the way of Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We got to have the confidence on Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the i'timad on Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Then all will benefit. There's no other way to benefit from that. Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala sent on Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam with the Quran. The Quran came with Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to explain us. That for example, you can buy some big machinery or a car or something, but a guide will come with the book. A guidebook will come with the machine or a car also, to explain what's the functions of the car. In the same manner, Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala sent the Quran also, and sent Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to explain to us what is the message of Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. So we cannot understand deen without the meat of Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. You find many examples of this kind. There was one person who was a doctor working in America, and he was working in the gynae department. And always the other doctors with him, she always taught them of Islam, of Quran. So all the answers to our problems are in the Quran. And that doctor was very agitated with him. How can you get any answer for everything? Not possible. Anyway, one day at night, what happened? One woman gave birth to a boy, baby boy. And the other woman gave birth to a baby girl. Now at night, because they're all tired and nurses were very tired, by mistake, they put the boy's tag on the girl's hand and girl's tag on the boy's hand. In the morning when it came to the hospital, now there was a confusion. What's happening here now? The woman said that my child was a boy. The other one said my child was a girl. How's happening now? So now this doctor said there's a good chance now. Let me just ask the doctor, the Muslim doctor, and give the answer to this. So he called him, saying, look, you say every answer is in the Quran, that's all the problem now, there's a problem now. He said, no, give me some time. So what he did, he took a ticket and went to Egypt. He went to the big sheikh in Egypt and he told him that what is the problem here, how to solve this problem now. And we have learned that every question gets solved in the Quran. So sheikh told him, this is not something the Quran will solve the problem. This is human error. You can't make a human error that gets solved in the Quran. And he said, but whatever it is, I could solve, I could save my image, you may respect, we say. Anyway, after that, the Shaykh was reading the Quran, and after immediately he said, look, in the Quran is one ayat, which says, the man has got 2 shares, and woman has got 1 share. That is inheritance. Okay. Wherever witness takes place, it will be 2 men and 1 woman. If you can do something with this, you can solve your problem. So he took a flat and went back on the whole way on the road, sneaking on the Quran. And when he went to the hospital the next day, he told the doctor that test the milk of the both mothers. So what that was, he just tested, he said. He tested the milk of both the mothers, but one mother's milk had double strength than other mother's milk. So he said, this boy belonged to this mother and girl belonged to this mother. So he said, how do you solve the problem? He said, because the Quran is like this. The doctor couldn't believe it. He said, I could accept Islam now because my problem is solved. My job was at stake. So everybody will get hidayat from the Quran. In different ways they get hidayat from the Quran. The Quran is there for our guidance. Quran is there. As you find many other examples in the Quran also in the people's life, that because of the Quran, they have changed their lives and got guidance because of the Quran. One person, he said that because of the Quran, that I got guidance because of the Quran. The Quran said that kill one person is to kill the whole humanity. Because one ayat alone changes the life. You see, the human life is very, very valuable, very honorable human life is. How can this just discard human life like that? It shows if you kill one person instead of humanity, it makes sense to me. See. So this one ayat only changed the whole life. So there are so many other examples we'll find where we find people, because of the Quran, they have changed the whole life, they've changed. And we'll find many examples in the Quran also where Allah Ta'ala gives us guidance in different forms, different ways Allah Ta'ala gives us guidance also. For example, we think now that we say the Quran, Nabi Kareem Sallallahu wrote it on his own accord, he wrote it. Then what will that mean now? If you try and analyze that sentence of this, what will it mean now? We try and see the condition of Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in the time of Arabia. Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam never learned how to read and write. And the majority of the people never knew how to read and write. They were illiterate at that time. And the situation of Arabia was very far away from civilization at that time. In this situation, how could Nabi Kareem Sallallahu write the Quran? They said Nabi Kareem Sallallahu should stay in solitude. That's why he pondered the thought and wrote the Quran. But how can it be possible also? Because the Quran came down, it spent between 3 years, it never come by one time. The person could write the Quran, there was a consistency in the Quran. I think the follow up with one another, just with one another to follow. How can that be possible? So Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, they say that it was in that era when the Quran came down in Arabia. If there's a case, then Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam have to study a lot of things to write the Quran. For example, you have to study law, study labor law, criminal law. And study family law, for example. To study even the personal military laws, for example, to study. And to study the personal injury laws, for example. To study estate laws also, tax laws also, inheritance laws also. Had studied all the way. There was no universities at that time. There were no universities there where you could learn studying things. How did you get all this knowledge? It shows us knowledge was given from the Nabi Kareem by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala knows us very well. He has made the laws for us. There was one other incident of one doctor, she was a gynae doctor, she was. And when it came to she read the Quran, came to understand how the formation of a child is being, from inception till the end. When she heard that whole thing properly, she started pondering over it and pondering over the life of Nabi Karim sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And she came to understand that at the time of Nabi Karim sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the time of ignorance, there was no education institutes at that time. There were no doctors, there were no schools or universities at that time. How did Nabi Karim sallallahu get the information? So definitely heart gave witness that definitely this is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is a creator. Creator knows better how he created things. So this encouraged her to accept Islam. Said, we only got so much in our education, we only got how our child is born, that's all. We haven't got anything more than that. The Quran says something before that, and the Quran also says something after that. What our life, after we pass our life in this world, then what will happen after that, that's also being taught to us. So Quran is more complete and perfect to explain everything. To show our Quran is there for our guidance, and Allah Ta'ala has sent the Quran down from Nabi Karim sallallahu. This all proves that the Quran from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And furthermore, see Nabi Karim sallallahu made the ummah, made the nation he knew. How did he get this information from? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's not an ordinary person cannot do this thing. Ordinary person will formulate something and there are contradictions, make amendments which will change everything. But it's not something like that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught Nabi Karim sallallahu how to do things, how to explain things to people. For example, to kill somebody, for example, is a crime in Islam. Nabi Karim sallallahu if somebody kills somebody unjustly, that person is not going to Jannah at all. He deprived the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And any person who assists in that murder or the plotting also, that person also won't go to Jannah. He's deprived of the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this doesn't just show to bring about a good, happy and environment society. So all the laws which Allah Nabi Karim has explained to us how to conduct our lives is the formation of bringing a healthy society into existence. This is what came about. Nabi Karim taught us that when you are deprived of ni'mat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then make sabr. When showered with ni'mat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, make shukr to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What does that mean? Must worry for halal, don't worry for haram, don't value somebody's rights. All this has been taught to us to make up the ummah. So that the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is inspired by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the Nabi Karim sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This way we put our guidance again is from. The same way we find how to bring up children, how to raise children, how to do business for example, how to solve problems how arbitrating amongst people also. And then you see other laws that come about, which because the scientists have developed some different skills, whatever it is we call them. What about all the, how did Muslims get all the knowledge? All the knowledge of the oceans, for example, the knowledge of how the ground is and the layers of the ground, for example, the formation of the clouds, the UV rays, for example, and find the plants, the mountains, the trees, all the themselves give to us. Where do we get all the information from? Showed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala inspired Nabi Karim sallallahu. Allah has created everything, Allah has created everything. So now we find that people, they don't accept Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They play punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What Allah says, use of intelligence. Use of intelligence, definitely will come to a conclusion with them. For example, Allah has given a person eyes to see, ears to listen. Understand? Person can see, can listen, and can understand the wonders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For example, a person will see the beautiful sky above our head, how huge the sky is, and how far the sky is from us, and how long the sky is in existence. The sky needs no maintenance. There's no cracks in the sky, nothing. So who made the sky? A mind can think, not only Allah Ta'ala can make the sky. In the sky, Allah Ta'ala has put the sun also, the moon also. The moon rises on its time, sets on its time. The sun rises on its time, sets on its time. Is there anybody who can stop the sun from rising or the moon from rising or setting? Nobody will stop. The superpowers of the world will come to that. To show that sound is controlling these things. That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah has put all this in orbit in the space for our benefit. The stars, for example, will bring the sweetness in the fruit. The moon will bring the color to the fruit. The sun will ripen the fruit. All the things for our benefit. The person just got to ponder and think a little while all this thing there. I come to the conclusion that definitely some being that's called Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is controlling everything. After seeing all the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, still you don't obey the law of Allah, you don't accept Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then who is more oppressive than this? Just Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, Allah will accept and forgive any guna of yours, but He won't forgive the guna of shirk. Because once we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone is the creator of the whole universe, and whatever is in the universe, and we can see with our own eyes, we can witness it, how Allah has created everything. And then we pay somebody, and others means Allah has created everything, Allah is the owner of everything also. You know, Allah has created everything, Allah is the owner of everything. Now we make someone equal to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how is that possible? How can Allah accept that? Allah created the world, Allah is the owner of the world, and you say somebody is part of Allah, how can it be possible? There's no bigger oppression than that, no bigger zulm than that. That's why Allah Ta'ala won't accept partnership at all. All other gunas Allah will forgive. This one. So far Allah has given us understand and think properly how to conduct our lives, what to do. Allah has given us understanding, our sight also. And Allah has given our the senses Allah has given us, the senses you can perceive and see, definitely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created everything. And we got to follow the law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What Allah Ta'ala says that those people who object the laws of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah Ta'ala carry on, do whatever you do. But the time will come, you got to come back to me again. Everybody going to die. After that, what will happen? You go to back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Allah will reward you or punish whatever it is. So be careful how you live your life. We could understand from here that we are brought into this world to obey the law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are faculty to understand Allah given to us. We utilize faculty to understand why we are created. At the end, definitely your heart will be witness that we will follow the law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Time will come when we're going to leave the world, we're going to go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah will reward us or punish us. So a sensible person will understand from here how to conduct his life, and for that, Allah sent a guide in Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam to show us how to conduct our lives, what to do in our lives. That's why Allah sent Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we make our role model as Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Whether how to meet with people, how to eat, how to sleep, how to walk, all of whatever in our lives we do, we follow the way of Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we will no problem. We are progressing. There's one incident of one Sahaba, he went to the Christian king, they went there for some. While they were eating, a morsel of food fell down from his hand. So quickly picked up a morsel of food, tried to clean and eat it. His friend told him that these people here, they feel very low grade to pick up food from the ground and eat it. Don't do something like that, they'll mock at you. So what is the answer? He said, let them mock me, whatever they want to do. That's the sin of Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I can't use the sin of Nabi Karim because of their mocking. So he had more love for Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam than for the people mocking him. So today, we can live a life according to Sunnah and will mock at us what's wrong. We know our purpose is focus is going to for the akhirat, that we are going to die, we're going to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we're going to meet Him. I was just reading one small little article in the family now, that in the Medina Munawwara, there was one person, police got hold of him, and ordered to take him and punish him, put him in jail, whatever it is. So one other person, a Turkish person, said, what wrong with this person? Why you want to punish him? He said, no, we got to punish him, but we're looking for him for 3 years to get hold of him. They never come meet him, catch him, he comes in the house, you can't say. After he's outside, we take him. So, but he never committed any crime or anything. So no, whatever it is, he's illegal in the country here, and got to deport him now. So I didn't want to deport him, he's trying to save his world. He's not burden anybody, he's not paying food for anybody also. He's doing his work, whatever. But he adamant with it. So this young boy, from Algeria, he said, you know what, not Algeria, some other place, one country. So he said, you know what, give me a chance just to make a little bit dua. So he immediately turned for the Rosa of sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and we dua for the Nabi sallallahu. I made a promise when I left my place, from Albania he was. So when I left my place, I sold my business, I sold everything, my house and everything, I came here just to stay in your company here. And to pass my life here, and I promised you that I won't leave from here, from Medina Munawwara anymore. So please help me fulfill the wish of my I'm still staying with you, and don't make me successful. And with God, as fervent as making God Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Just then he just fell, turned down on the ground. So police started hitting with the whip. He said, what's happening now? But after 35 minutes or so, he's passed away already. When he passed away, now the police were very upset. What happened now? What did he do now? We never knew. Yes, this was affirmative in the Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. How Allah will help him now to live the work in Madinah Munawwarah, not to go somewhere else. So they took for ghusl. So this Turkish person also, his leg also took part in the ghusl also. But he did not allow him to take part in the ghusl. So let me take part to carry his wife, janazah to the son. Said, the amount of oppression we made on him, not to be so much kind to me to take him to that, then maybe just the service we do to him might forgive our sins. So it shows that love what happened to Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Follow the way of Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That is more important for us than anything else in the world. If a person dies with Iman, what more great gift can be than Iman? So we could try and understand that Iman is very variable for us. We have to look after this Iman, straight with him, and to secure his Iman at the time we leave the world. There was a muhaddis, and he was a very pious person, he was. And people regarded him as a pious person also. And when he passed away, the people were saying, making talqeen for him, subhanallah, alhamdulillah. So he did with him. He said, Allahu Akbar, he said, La ilaha illallah, he would read. He said, subhanallah, alhamdulillah, should read that. La ilaha illallah, he doesn't read La ilaha illallah. So I said, Shaykh, what's happening? You're the most pious person now, locality, and you're not even telling La ilaha illallah, what's happening? You see, when I was a young boy, I converted to one crying, and Guna I converted. That Guna is having like a berry in front of me. So what's it Guna? See, when I was a young boy, I killed somebody without any reason. Although I got so much of ibadat with me, so much good thing to do with me, so much taqwa with me, and you all regard me as the most pious person in the reality, that Guna is what is coming in front of me. And also it's going to the limit. It shows that no matter how pious you can be, you've got to abide to the law of the Shariah. When you abide to the law of Sharia, then will we get success. Now success is when you get the kalima la ilaha in the world. Listen, we come into the world, what do you do? We bath. The child is bathed, we come to the world. When we leave the world, what happens? We bath with the believers. We come and go away. To understand this, it becomes easy for us to understand that pride doesn't go over us. In that time, the true baths, but pride within yourself, you are lost. You lost everything. So have humbleness within yourself, have humility within yourself. Follow the law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then will you find success in the next world. Allah give us tawfiq of understanding and practicing and understand the reality of our life. Allah give us tawfiq of understand the reality of our life, and our focus was the akhirat always. This is Sahab will mainly find all the pious people, their focus was the akhirat always. Whatever they did, they thought, will this help us in akhirat or not? Whatever we did, will it help us when we leave the world, will help us or not? And the focus was always on that. That's why they had no fights among themselves, they had no quarrels among themselves, they had no disputes among themselves, because the focus was on akhirat. And look at our lives, we got so much of differences with one another, so much of quarrels with one another, so much of fights with one another. And real brothers and sisters fight with one another, they don't want to see one another. What is that not the way of Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam? Friends fighting with one another, disputes with one another. What is all that? It's not like Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We love Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We follow the ways of Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We learn how to forgive. We learn how to overlook. We learn how to help people come out of the problems. So if you are our role model is Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, then we could do that. We learn how to not to oppress anybody. I find one Sabbath gave a small talk saying that we learn a lot of etiquettes of deen we learn. Not so hadith of Nabi Karim follow, sunnah of Nabi Karim follow, sunnah of miswak also, sunnah of surma also, sunnah of itar also, whatever, all we learn also. Not a lot of sunnahs we learn, but what about the sunnah of not lifting hands on your wives? Nabi Karim Sallallahu never lifted his hand on his wives. Nabi Karim Sallallahu never lifted his hand on any slave also. Nabi Karim Sallallahu never put anyone in him. So where is that sunnah? So why don't we all adopt that sunnah in our lives? So we would understand every sunnah of Nabi Sallallahu therefore for us to adopt and put to practice. It's not a brush once at a side and then thought up, those sunnah will suit our life, our tastes. No, not that. Adopt all the sunnahs in the Islam. The Ummah will come into existence when you adopt all the sunnahs of Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Allah give us topic understanding and aligning ourselves with the teaching of the Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, to bring the sunnah alive in our lives, so we can achieve the purpose of the ummah of paying love and muhabbat of one another, to understand and respect one another, fulfill the rights of one another. If we achieve this, then we achieve quite a bit. Today we are going weak because we got difference among ourselves. We are losing out because we have got unity within ourselves. The minute we bring unity in ourselves, Nabi Karim Sallallahu promoted unity among one another. Look at all the hadiths we find also, Nabi Sallallahu promoted unity among one another, Islam to one another, help a Muslim brother with the difficulties, help him out. Don't leave him unattended, for example. All the small ahadith when you see a Muslim is a brother to that's Muslim. What does that mean? What you like for yourself, like for your brothers and brothers. All these ahadiths are there for us to bring the unity within ourselves. When you've got unity within yourself, then you get strength. Wherever you go, you can do it successfully. So try and bring that teaching that Karim Sallallahu in our life, the thing that bonded with one another, unity with one another. When one person was want to rule the world, he had 11 sons, and always had their difference within themselves as children. So he called them before he passed away. He told him, what? Go to the jungle and bring 2 sticks. Try branches from the tree. So they all went quickly and got 2 branches from there. When he came there, they take one branch and broke it. So all broke it, broke like that. So now take all the branches, the 11 brothers together now and try to break it. One person couldn't break it. So he said, look, you are alone, on your own, anybody will break you and they will destroy you. But you got unity, nobody can destroy you. He gave that, before leaving the world, he gave that lesson of unity. So unity among ourselves, then nobody can disturb us. When we have got unity among ourselves, when we talk bad of one person, talk bad of the next person, and create protection of one another, won't get unity. How can we have success? Nabi Islam never taught us disunity, he taught us unity. I try and bring that in mind that our families, first will start with our individual will start. Then with our families, then with our neighbors, the society will. That's how we go further and promote the unity of one another. And as a result of the ummah will be united also, and wherever we go we get respect, wherever we go we get respect. If you look at Islamic history also we find, as long as there is unity in the Muslims, they all succeeded, they went forward. When unity was disturbed, that's where everything got disturbed also. Try and maintain that unity with ourselves. We've got one being we got one Allah we got, one Rasul we got one way of life we got. You adopt that one way of life, then you got respect wherever we go. Allah Ta'ala gives us people understanding and practicing, and understanding our responsibilities, and to follow the deen in totality, that we can get respect in this world.